The chandeliers glowed like floating stars above the ballroom, their golden light bathing the guests in opulence. Music drifted through the air, soft jazz, crisp clinking glasses, elegant laughter that masked jealousy, power, and ambition. It was the kind of party where everyone wanted to be seen, but no one wanted to be known. Except her. Amani Jordan had stepped into the billionaire world only because her best friend, Tasha, refused to attend alone. "It's just a charity gala," Tasha had insisted. Rich people. Fancy dresses. Free food. What could go wrong? Everything, Amani thought. She didn't belong in a room full of million-dollar watches and designer gowns that cost more than her yearly salary. But she walked in anyway, her chin lifted, her stride graceful, wrapped in a deep emerald satin dress that hugged her curves and glowed against her smooth, rich brown skin. Her natural curls framed her face like a soft halo. All eyes shifted toward her, but none more sharply than his. Dorian Hale. Billionaire. CEO. America's favorite, mysteriously unattached man. A face on magazine covers, a mind sharper than steel, and a heart rumored to be frozen after his fiancée left him at the altar 3 years ago. He had attended the gala because it was expected of him. Smile, shake hands, donate an obscene amount of money, leave early. That was the plan. Until she walked in. His breath caught. He didn't believe in love at first sight, never had. But something inside him stilled, then jolted awake, as if the universe had stomped its foot and said, "Look." Amani hadn't noticed him yet. She was scanning the room, probably searching for Tasha, unaware that people had begun whispering about the woman who walked like a queen without needing a crown. Dorian set his glass down. He didn't remember crossing the room. One moment he was staring, the next he was standing in front of her. "Hi," he said. Amani blinked. "Hello?" His smile came slow, almost unsure. "I'm Dorian." "I know," she said honestly. "Everyone knows." He laughed, a low, warm sound that seemed to surprise even him. "And you are?" "Amani. Amani Jordan." "Well, Amani," he said, "welcome. Are you enjoying the event?" "I just walked in," she replied, raising a brow. Too early to judge. He found himself wanting, no, needing, to hear more from her. "Can I give you a tour?" "Oh, you're the guide now?" "For you," he said before he could stop himself, "I can be anything." Amani wasn't used to men like him flirting. Or maybe she was used to it, but only the surface-level kind, the type fueled by curiosity or fetishization or false charm. Not this. Not sincerity wrapped in humor, not eyes that lingered but didn't claim. So she tested him. "Anything," she asked lightly. "If you ask," he replied, his voice dropping, "I'll do it." Something warm unfurled in her chest. But she wasn't going to melt. Not that easily. "Fine," she said, lifting her chin. "Show me something interesting." He could have walked her toward the stage or the balcony. Instead, he guided her to the quieter side of the ballroom, near a massive painting displayed for auction. A swirling explosion of colors, fire, water, darkness, light. "It's beautiful," she said. "Yeah," Dorian replied. "It reminds me of you walking in tonight." She almost choked. "Sorry, what?" "You lit up the whole room." Her cheeks warmed. "You don't even know me." "I'd like to," he said, and there was no hesitation, no game, just a truth laid bare. Before she could answer, a group of wealthy socialites drifted toward them, all hungry smiles and quiet judgment. "Dorian," a woman purred, linking her arm through his as if staking ownership. "You disappeared." He stepped aside immediately, freeing himself. "Just talking." The woman looked Amani up and down. Subtle. Sharp. Condescending. "And who is your friend?" she asked, dripping acid beneath her sweet tone. Dorian's jaw tightened. "Amani Jordan," he said firmly. "My guest." The group blinked. Amani raised a brow. "Guest?" The woman clearly didn't like that. Oh. How lovely. Then she turned to Amani with a faux smile. You must be very new here. This world can be overwhelming. Amani answered with a calm, effortless confidence. Overwhelming? Not really. Just shiny. People are still people. Dorian's lips twitched. He liked her even more. The socialites drifted away eventually, though not without a few lingering looks. Dorian rubbed a hand over his jaw, embarrassed. I'm sorry about that. Don't be, Amani said. That's your world, not you. You say that like you're sure. I am. He took a slow breath. Most people in this room talk to me for business, money, or publicity. You're the first person tonight who sees me. Amani softened. Then maybe you should walk over to the regular world more often. Only if you're part of it. She laughed, light, warm, unguarded. He hadn't expected it, but the sound shook something inside him loose. They wandered through the ballroom together, talking about everything and nothing. Amani wasn't intimidated by him. She challenged him, teased him, questioned him. And he, who rarely spoke about himself, told her things he never admitted publicly. She learned he collected vintage books. He learned she loved painting but hadn't touched a brush in 2 years. She told him about her small apartment, her job, her dreams. He told her about the loneliness that shadowed even the loudest rooms. For the first time in a long time, he felt seen. Then he asked, "Will you dance with me?" Amani hesitated. Everyone's already staring. Then let them. He extended his hand. She took it. The music slowed into a gentle melody as he pulled her into his arms. Not too close, not possessive, just enough for her to feel his warmth, his sincerity, the quiet way he admired her. You're dangerous, she whispered. Why? He murmured near her ear. Because you say things like you mean them. I do mean them. Her heart thudded. Slow. Steady. Scared. Dorian, she said carefully, your world is not mine. You're you. And I'm just. Don't, he said quickly. Don't say a just. You walked in tonight like you belonged more than anyone here. You made everything in me stop. Don't make yourself smaller because they don't know how to shine like you. She swallowed hard. Why me? Because, he said, for the first time in years, I felt alive when you walked into the room. And I haven't stopped since. Her throat went tight. Music swelled. Lights softened. He looked at her like she was rare, valuable, unforgettable. And Amani realized she was falling, slowly, helplessly, beautifully. When the song ended, he didn't let her step back far. May I see you again? He asked. Maybe. Maybe? She smirked. You'll have to earn it. He grinned, sharp, boyish, delighted. Challenge accepted. He lifted her hand, kissed the back of her knuckles softly, reverently. Amani felt her breath catch. The billionaire had fallen. Hard. And for the first time, she really wondered what it would feel like to let herself fall too.